Good evening, I'm Jeff Koinange, and this is Jeff Koinange Live. And you know, if it's Wednesday, it's all about Politics 101. And I tell you folks, once in a while, we need to hold a government like Jubilee accountable. So when I asked my friend, House Majority Leader and Member of Parliament for Garissa Town, Honorable Aden Duale, to come on the show, he said, you know what, I will come and I will answer every question. I don't want an argument. I don't want a fighting match. I will answer the questions. And I respect that. And that's why the hashtag tonight is Ask Duale. Not only will I be asking, we want you to ask him, because love him or loathe him, this man speaks. And when he speaks, he says everything from Isi Mamayako to calling the opposition what it is. He is the third most powerful man in this government. And you know what? He calls it like he sees it. Tonight, let's listen to the man who calls it every time. Because scandal after scandal, let's face it, Jubilee, for the most part, has let a lot of people down. So let's ask him the tough question. Let's ask him about Waiguru and NYS. Let's ask him about Tonui and the judiciary. Let's ask him about the opposition, IEBC, voter registration, his thoughts going forward. His Twitter handle is @Honorable Aden Duale. Mine is @Koinange Jeff. The hashtag we're using tonight, Ask Duale. My man, Garissa Town Member of Parliament, House Majority Leader, Aden Duale. Good to see you, my brother.
Yeah. Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Abarakatum. Babababam.
Stop it there.
Okay.
You're going to do better than that.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I'm back.
Look, we're going to go a lot of questions from Kenyans on Twitter, and you know,
absolutely,
you've seen them.
It's been trending the whole day.
All day long, my brother, all day long, and we're going to ask a lot of them very shortly. But first, let me ask you a few. And the latest one, Josephine Kabura comes out, slams former CS Anne Waiguru. Anne Waiguru, whom you people supported from day one, and you said she was innocent, she was a whistleblower, she was okay. And now look at the mess she's put you people in. Your thoughts?
One, Anne Waiguru now is not in government. She's a private citizen. She's not a cabinet secretary, she's not part of the Jubilee government.
She was when she stole, allegedly.
There's a difference between she was and she is. So one, she is not part of the Jubilee government. She was part of the ministers who were replaced based on the various allegations that were related to corruption.
But you people defended her. You defended her to the last minute until she asked for lighter duties.
Oh yes. And now there's a new development. This is an affidavit. It's a developing story. And I'm sure the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has invited Josephine Kabura. Let's see how it will be. But for us, now, Madam Anne Waiguru is not part of the Jubilee administration.
Should she be jailed? Should she be in court with the other 26 people? Should she be in the docks?
Of course, Anne Waiguru, like any other Kenyan, will be given the due process of law. And that, when it comes, then we will cross that bridge. But for now, we are talking about an affidavit. Justin Kabura has to provide evidence to each and every sentence of her affidavit.
Yeah.
On the face of it.
Okay, let me ask you this, Mweshimiwa. Even Stevie Wonder would have seen this one coming. You people defended Waiguru from day one. 791 million shillings. And now this woman is coming out saying this woman was controlling everything. What would you say?
The vendors who were involved in the theft of the 791 people.
Million.
91 million. Over 10 of them have been arraigned in court, including the former Director General of NYS, a permanent secretary, a number of business vendors. So the case is there. Those who stole the 791 are in court, and they will pay for the price. And that's why the Jubilee government believes in the war against corruption. But so the 791 has been stolen, but those who stole are in court, And we expect the judiciary to expedite those cases and let them face the music.
But don't you people feel that you let down the president? You call yourself a Jubilee person, and you're very senior in Jubilee. Don't you think you let down the president who thought NYS was his baby, his legacy, his vision? You don't think you let him down?
No, the president, as the head of the Jubilee coalition, runs the executive. We run the politics, the legislature, and we have thousands of Kenyans working for us, from the president to the sweeper. And the president does not oversee each and every one. But our policy and the policy of government and the president is that there are no sacred cows in our government. This is the only government since independence that has shown both in spirit and in action that the war against corruption must be fought. More than 7 ministers have lost their jobs. A couple of PSs have lost their jobs. A number of CEOs have lost their jobs. A number of private sector players are in court. And for the first time, over 375 personalities in the history of Kenya have been taken to court.
But nobody's been prosecuted.
Unprecedented.
No one's been prosecuted.
Prosecution is a due process of law. That is a function of the judiciary. It's not a function of the president, neither is it a function of the legislature.
So when you
put that question to Willie Mutunga.
Willie Mutunga, who you tweeted as soon as the whole Justice Philip Tunui case came out, allegations came out, you tweeted him and you said,
yes,
you see, the judiciary is not immune to corruption. And then he tweeted back immediately and says,
not at the same level as parliament.
Correct.
We were not talking about the level. I tweeted to Honorable Willie Mutunga,
yes,
good friend of mine. We pray with him in Medina Mosque. And I asked him, can you confirm that now there's corruption in the Supreme Court, where you are the president, and the judiciary? And I think he panicked. He tweeted back after 1 minute and said, not at the level of parliament. But I told him, we are not discussing level.
Yes.
I'm asking you to confirm. But I can tell you, one of the legacy Willie Mutunga is leaving is that everywhere in the world, the judiciary is described as the temple of justice. He has turned the temple of justice to the temple of corruption.
And you are pinning this on Mutunga?
Mutunga and the whole of his lot. He must take responsibility. In fact, he has asked for an early retirement in June. He must do us a favor. He should resign next week and give the country time to elect a new Chief Justice.
What about the rest of the justices in the Supreme Court?
I think because the purported $2 million Justice Tanui ruling, which was given in favor of Evans Kidero, was not only by one person, to the bench of 7. So apart from Justice Lady Njokindungu, who dissented, the rest of the other judges have issues in as far as the 2 billion. But that I leave it to the tribunal that will be formed.
But if it was you, should they go home?
Oh, they should not. They have no credibility. They have lost the moral high ground.
All of them?
All of them. You have seen today in the US, there is a judge who passed on of the Supreme Court. And there's a huge debate, one of the best judges of the Supreme Court, the huge debate in the US that says we must not allow Obama to nominate that judge because he's leaving office in
January.
In January.
Yes.
And that's how it shows the place of the Supreme Court judges everywhere in the world. So the moment there is a cloud over their head, and next election, if there will be a presidential dispute, I can tell you for free, one section of the contenders might say, no, we have no confidence in these men and women. So I think the earlier the better. Apart from Justice Joaquin Dungu, the rest of the other colleagues call it a day.
Should go.
They should go like yesterday.
And Mutunga should leave next week.
No. Mutunga is soiled. I mean, Mutunga has no, in my opinion, Mutunga has no spine in as far as the temple of justice is concerned. Mutunga, we expected Mutunga under a reformed judiciary in a new constitution. you know,
Yeah.
to be the place where Kenyans who are tormented, who are marginalized, who want justice. You know, the executive and the legislature is composed of politicians. People run to the judiciary. And Jeff, this tells you the magnitude in which corruption has pervaded in the Kenyan society. Don't be cheated.
Absolutely.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's in their body language. It's in the body and the spirit of every Kenyan.
It's almost in the DNA.
I am telling you. In fact, our DNA should be described as corruption. I'm telling you.
What do you tell your friend, the president? Because he's your good friend. For justice to Nui, a tribunal is supposed to be formed.
Yes.
What happened?
You know what they did? They just sent a letter to the president saying, appoint a tribunal. The president says, I'm not a conveyor belt. Give me all the evidence and the committee reports for me to form a tribunal. That shows how disorganized the Judicial Service Commission is. I hope this week they'll give him all the necessary evidence they have collected so that the president can form a tribunal.
Yeah, maybe Justice Tonui is holding a card, an ace up his sleeve, saying, you know what? If you form a tribunal, if you people send me home, I will say that the presidential election was also tainted.
I don't think so. There's no complaint about the president's election.
You don't know yet?
There's no complaint.
Maybe that's his
But what
card.
Justice Tonui will do, Justice Tonui might become a suicide bomber, like Josephine Kabura, and say the $2 million we shared, and we shared with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
He might spill the beans.
Which would be good.
I mean, it's good for me. We'll have a new bench of Supreme Court judges. I mean, for us, Jubilee,
Yes.
we have set our records in place. We want the next election to be based on the promises we made to the people.
What? Okay. Wait. What promises are those? What promises are those?
Let me finish.
What promises? Where are the laptops?
I'll give you the laptops are on.
Where are they?
February 15th. You're not in Kenya?
I'm sorry, that's yesterday.
Yeah, no. February 15th we set. We have 1 month. The first 150 schools will be rolled out in a month's time. The San Gauge Railway is 65 complete. We are rolling out the 8 million tarmac roads. We have given free maternity to all the women delivering. The figure now is 67% of the Kenyan women are delivering in hospitals.
Yeah.
We have waived the school examination fees for class 8 and form 4. We have modernized the port. We have modernized Kenya Airport Authority. You have seen it.
I have.
It's like Joburg.
Not yet.
It is like Joburg.
No, it's not Oliver Tampo.
Now,
That's a tent over there.
no, it's not. Because you rarely travel. When was the last time you were at the airport?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Where were you going?
Addis.
No. Doing what?
What do you mean doing what? Why should I tell you?
No. What
Don't
doing?
tell me. I passed through JKIA.
No. Are you sure? Maybe you're confusing JK with Wilson. JKA is nothing. We have transformed the irrigation scheme. 1 million acres.
What irrigation scheme? I can't even say that word.
You know, Jeff, let me finish what we have done. You have seen the way we have modernized the security sector.
What?
Armored cars for police.
Oh, the other
6 of
day,
them.
what? So you can
6 of them.
So you can control people from rioting.
No, 6 of them. Let me finish.
What is that? What development is that, Ahmed?
You know, James, you have very little knowledge on security.
Did you just call me James?
Jeff, for the first time, armored cars are not for riots. We have done the armored cars. We have bought over 6,000 motor vehicles. We have created an insurance policy for the men and women in uniform. We have increased the budget.
Yes.
We have stabilized the country. The last 8 months, there were no terror attacks in Kenya. Okay?
Yeah.
We are doing a huge housing plan for the police. We are recruiting 10,000 police officers every year. Those who have ears, those who have eyes, see what we are doing.
Yes.
So what we need now, because we are going to win the elections, we want a clean Supreme Court bench.
Okay.
But I don't think whether there will be even a runoff. We'll beat these guys by 2 million votes.
What?
2 million votes.
Is that why you stopped IEBC from registering, or you want to stop?
IEBC is registering.
No, but you said let's stop it. You want?
It's not me. It's God.
It's you.
Are you confusing me with
You agreed with CORD.
No, I said they must increase the kits. And they did. They gave me 7 kits in my constituency, and now they have doubled.
When's the last time you were in your constituency?
Oh, last week.
Come on.
Last week, man. It's only 3 hours drive. And I have a very big house, I have a very big camel farm.
Camel farm?
Of course. I don't grow coffee and tea.
What do you grow?
Camels.
And sugar from Kismayo?
Which Kismayo? There's no sugar from Kismayo. They don't grow sugar.
No, they say that you're the one who facilitates sugar from Kismayo.
What's wrong with that? If you buy sugar from Kismayo, is it a crime?
It's a crime if you're bringing sugar through Kenya.
We buy sugar from Zimbabwe. We buy sugar from Malawi. We buy sugar from Brazil. So what's the crime about Kismayo?
Okay, so you're not denying that.
So
okay,
it's even cheaper. It's even cheaper for the Kenyan. Kismayo is where our military base is.
Yes.
Kismayo is our neighbor.
By the way,
it's a country where we want to stabilize.
You want to stabilize, but
Yes.
250 of you were killed the other day, and you people did nothing about it.
Which 250?
That company of soldiers.
Where?
El Ade.
Where?
What do you mean where? El Ade.
Where do you get the figures?
Well, a company, I know a company is plus minus 250.
You know, you have to be very, very careful. Where did you get the figure of 250?
I know a company is between 2 and 250. I'm not a rocket scientist, but that's the number.
So you assume all of them died?
I'm sorry, were there any survivors?
No, you're making an assumption.
Did you show us any survivors?
We don't need to show you. Do you know how many people died in Iraq? U.S. Army. Do you know how many British died in Iran?
What does that have to do with El Ade?
The military have their own. That's why even when we had an incident in El Ade, the Kenyan flag was not, we didn't have a half-mast flag.
Why not?
It's a military traditions. What happened is the half-mast flag is done in the military flags in their camps. Let me teach you a bit about the military traditions.
Come on.
Yes, you can't do it.
Why not?
If you do it for the national, then that's a sign of cowardice. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world. Even the Americans don't do. Even our friend in North Korea, he doesn't do.
So when soldiers die, you don't, in that number, you
don't have a half-mast flag of the national flag.
So, okay, so how come you people aren't telling us how many died?
We will. We are still doing the recovery.
You're still doing
operations.
recovery?
Yes.
You're still doing recovery?
Yes. Yes, we're still doing. It's a military operations. If you wait and relax, we will give the figures.
When?
This is a government that believes in the rule of law. We respect the Constitution. We voted for the
Do
Constitution.
you respect the soldiers' families who are crying for their dead?
Oh, that's why we have done whatever it takes to make sure that from the president that we condole with all those families. I lost 3 from my constituency. Yes.
Are they?
And it's not a matter of, politics. We must at all times. And we are in Somalia not to keep peace. We're in Somalia to fight the enemy.
So you're going to pull out?
We have no intention. We have no intention. We must achieve our objective. And our objective in Somalia is to make sure we stabilize Somalia and we protect the national security interests of our country.
Yeah, but somebody dropped the ball. You know that. Somebody dropped the ball for those Al-Shabaab terrorists to walk into that camp and blow it all up.
It looks like you have a lot of information. Maybe you work for Al-Shabaab. I'm not aware. Maybe you're part of the network.
What? Do I look like your people?
No, you have more information. You don't need it to look like me to be Al-Shabaab.
But I don't need, doesn't need a rocket scientist to tell you that you people dropped the ball.
No. You need to be investigated.
Me?
You need to be investigated. You're either a sympathizer,
Yeah,
or maybe you are the local agent.
and what are you? You promised to give us all a list of terrorists. In fact, people have been asking, where is that list of terrorist sympathizers you promised? Where is it?
That's why Northeastern is very stable now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How come nobody is going there?
And we don't give lists to press conferences in media and talk show like this. We give to the relevant security agents.
Have you given it to them?
Of course, that's why Northeastern and Kenya now is very stable.
But come on, man. Which Northeast? Are you talking about
This 8 months since Garissa University.
8 months?
8 months. Have you had an incident?
Oh, really?
We have taken a program, and that's why Ambassador Swaleh is there. That's why we have serious officers mainly from the local community in Garissa, from Mandera to Border Point 1 to Ras Kamboni. And we are happy they're doing very good work.
Yeah.
Kenya is safe. General Kaiseri is doing good work. The new DG is doing good work. IG Boynet is doing good work. And we must thank all our security agents.
That's why enrollment at Garissa University is, negative.
That's why the university, about 70 students now.
Yeah, out of what, 800?
No. It's slowly recovering back. I mean, Garissa University attack was very unfortunate. And I'm sure slowly it's back. Infrastructure is going on. And next semester, September, more Kenyans will go back to Garissa University.
All right, let's take a quick break, Mweshimua, and come back and answer some of the questions.
Oh, I'm there for them.
Are you there for
I
them?
don't blink.
Are you serious?
I don't blink.
Tonight you're blinking.
I'm not.
You're blinking.
You know me. You know me. I am next to Miguna.
Maybe we should call you.
Ask me any question.
Yeah. Maybe we should call you Duale.
We say it the way we know it.
All right.
We don't color it.
You don't.
I don't color it. And we defend government.
You do.
We defend government.
That's why they call you a psycho fan number one.
Of course, it's good to be a sycophant of a sitting president, not one who lost elections.
Ouch.
You know, I'm
Fire extinguished. Hoorah! At Honorable Aden Duale at Koinange Jeff. The hashtag Ask Duale. Please ask your questions. This man says he'll answer them all. Oh, by the way, there's a pizza joint at ABC. Do you know ABC Place?
Yes.
It's called 360.
Yes.
They said if you can answer all the questions asked, you will get a free meal and take a friend. 360.
And the meal is a pizza.
A pizza, there's some, gnocchi,
No.
there's...
I don't take pizza.
Okay, they'll have some gamia for you.
No, spaghetti.
They'll have spaghetti, they have some pasta.
Fine.
Is it gamia pasta?
They have no choice. They have to give me.
Ask the questions.
But they have to deliver to my office in Parliament.
You won't go there?
Well, I have no time. I'm a busy man. Defending government from Monday to Friday.
Ask Duale is the hashtag because Duale is psychofan number one.
Yes.
With
Of the President Uhuru Kenyatta and the Jubilee Coalition.
Is he coming back?
Who?
President Uhuru Kenyatta.
What are you talking about?
Hold the thought.
That's the next question answer I'm going to give you.
Jeff Koinange live at the Villa Rosa Kempinski takes a break. We'll be back. Oh yeah, in a moment.